I don't just transform properties, I transform lives. If I go and clean a hoarder's house, that person's getting their life back, because there's no way that they can function in their life in the way that they're living. As long as I'm helping someone and I've helped them at the end of it, then I'm happy. My job's done, whether that means through cleaning, whether that means through talking. It takes a special type of person to do the job that we do. The emotional toll doesn't hit me till I get home. And I do take it home, which you shouldn't do, but I do take it home with me. I stand in the shower for an extra 10 minutes, and sometimes if it's been a really tense day, I have a little cry in the shower. And that's my way of dealing with it. And if I'm totally honest, I just take myself to bed, because that's the best place for me. I wake up in the morning like nothing's ever happened. Yeah, I take a lot of things to heart, but not to a sense where it will affect me for a long time.
But it's quite interesting, sort of as you go round, you can start to gauge like an understanding of what they were like as a person, like what they were into, what they weren't, and what sort of path they've walked in life. 'Cause everyone's got a story, haven't they? And when you come into places like this, you can sort of gauge their story.
Yeah, it has changed the way that I see life and death. I am quite sensitive, but I was more sensitive before I started cleaning crime scenes and deaths. That is somebody's life. But then in another breath, you have got to keep yourself going through that job. The way my life seems to always have gone is, I'm going to throw you in at the deep end, and you're either going to sink or swim. And people have always thrown me in at the deep end, so it's always been really tense from the get-go. So I think I've just, through my life, hardened up to get to the point where I think, do you know what, just do it.
You know you're here to do a job, but you also have to try and be respectful to the person who's passed, because at the end of the day, this is their home. And that's why I always open a window and I say, go and be free. We don't know how he's passed, we don't know what's happened, so we're just going to let him go.
I will, as I'm doing the clearance, I will have a chat with them at the same time. I mean, it sounds nuts, but yeah, I do have a chat with them at the same time. And I'm like, oh, you was an interesting person. Like, you did this in your life and you did that in your life. And oh my God, like, look at all these beautiful things. I like them to be free. I do believe in there is another life after here. And everybody should be treated with the same respect, dead or alive.